Tesla is dropping after its earnings. Why? But I'm still buying more and more Tesla. And why? Both of these questions will be answered in this video. So stay tuned until the end. And if you like the video, then do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so like I said, Tesla is dropping after its earnings. Were the earnings bad? No, not in my opinion. And I will show you in this video why I don't think that the Tesla's earnings were bad. In fact, they were one of the best earnings report of this year from all other stocks which I have in my portfolio. Yes, I said it. Yes. And that's the reason why I'm buying more Tesla. So for those who don't want to stick around to the whole video, here's a summary. That's it. But I would recommend you to stick around the whole video because the points which I'm going to share with you about Tesla are mind-boggling. So stay tuned. So the first eye-catching statement which I saw in the earnings report in a positive way, okay? Because there is one statement on the top which seems negative, but it's not, but I will come on to that. So the first positive thing which I saw was that Model Y became the best-selling vehicle in Q1 2023. I repeat, the best-selling vehicle. Vehicle, not an EV, vehicle. Yes. So it beats Toyota Corolla when Tesla Model Y was expensive than Toyota Corolla. Doesn't this say, like, in this case, price is not the problem? It says so, right? A car being more expensive than the other and beating the biggest car manufacturer of the world, Toyota, at its best-selling vehicle? It's amazing, guys. This is the first bullish point which I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so now let's talk about a really funny topic which all the Wall Street analysts are talking about. And also I saw one of the analysts' price targets which was $85 for Tesla. Yeah, so yes, after the Q2 earnings report because the margins dropped. So yeah, this is the biggest topic which is going around, that the margins for Tesla dropped. So the operating margin which came out to be at 9.6%, which reduced and came down below 10%, and which is really hyping up all the bears for Tesla and saying, oh my god, the operating margin dropped and this and that. So yes, the margins dropped and the gross margin as well. And one of the biggest reasons for that is because that Tesla did its price cuts. Yes. Now, I have covered this many times in my previous videos. I have also covered this. For example, the latest when I covered was 5 months ago, and I said this.
Talking about their margins. Oh, they have reduced the prices and they have like reduced the prices by 50% in China and all this. Guys, compare their margins with GM, Ford, Volkswagen, one of the biggest, Toyota, automobile manufacturers, automobile makers, okay? Compare the margins. Tesla has 2x, 3x higher margins than these companies. They can easily afford to do to do price reductions, price cuts in their vehicles. They have that ability. They can afford that, and they are not doing this because of the market. They want to do that. They have the upper hand.
So, like I said in this particular video, that Tesla has that power, pricing power, and it can go down with the margins to place more cars on the roads. Now, why this is important? When Tesla does the price cuts, and this we can see from the earnings report, Tesla beats the earnings per share. Tesla's production and deliveries were amazing, and therefore this is what is happening. More vehicles on the road means more data set for the artificial intelligence algorithm, which is the FSD, full self-driving. Therefore, much better results for the FSD and much more reliable FSD solution. And this is what Elon Musk is trying to do. And like we already saw, GM, Ford coming forward for the fast charging partnership. And when, yeah, for sure Tesla will crack the FSD. When FSD is fully functional and these companies come forward again for FSD licensing, this will be huge, guys. So the operating margin and the gross margin, which we are talking about at 9% or 18%, yeah, are gonna raise by 3x, 4x because FSD is a solution. FSD is a software solution and it will be considered as a SaaS model. And if FSD licensing will be done, then it will be an OEM solution. Okay, original equipment manufacturer solution, and therefore it will be considered as a SaaS, yeah, software services model, and therefore the margins will be higher. Let's say we are talking about 80 to 90% margins for FSD. So if you just do the average of the margins with FSD and the hardware, which is the car itself, then the average margin of the business could be around 40-50% for operating and gross margins respectively. And this is what Elon Musk is aiming for. And this is what the analysts are not able to somehow analyze. And I don't get this, because this is one of the biggest factors for Tesla, and it is going in favor of Tesla. Okay, and even if we forget the future, let's talk about the present, right? The margins are still better than Ford, GM, Toyota, Volkswagen, all the giants. 3, 4, 5% higher than these giants, and which means Tesla still have the pricing power, Tesla still have an upper hand, and that means Tesla still could afford more price cuts to put more vehicles on the road if in case recession is happening and the demand lowers. Guys, that's what Tesla is doing. Now, one more important thing. So people just saw, and this is quite interesting for me, so people just saw the operating margin and the gross margin, and they saw that they were reduced quarter over quarter, but they didn't see the net margin. The net income was actually higher than the operating income. How? And this is what is really amazing about Tesla. So the net income was higher because of the billions of dollars of cash which Tesla is sitting at. So they are using this cash in such a way that they are getting good interest income. So in the end, even after the operating expenses, they are still able to save money through their net income, through their interest income. And this is what an efficient business is all about. Even after putting or fueling up the daily operations, day-to-day operations, they are still able to utilize the amount of money which is sitting on their balance sheet to use it in such a way that the business can still generate positive cash flow through interest income and other sources of income as well. And this is what, as an investor, you want to see in a business, and Tesla is doing it. So just in layman's language, guys, on one hand, they're fueling up their operations, day-to-day operations, yeah, and their operating margin is, let's say, below 10%, it's falling, okay, and that's because they are doing the price cuts and the production cost, yeah, whatever. And on the other hand, they know that from one side, if they're losing money, from the other side, they are actually compensating this cost. So this is what an efficient business is all about. And they're not generating this income either by financial activities or hurting us shareholders by diluting us like hell. No, they are invested into other businesses using their cash wisely. And apart from this FSD solution, guys, the margins will also be affected in a positive way when the Cybertruck is on the road. Yes, in the US, the pickup trucks have one of the biggest margins. Take Ford, take Toyota. So Cybertruck is going to do the same in the US. So again, this will influence the margins in a positive way. So what we are seeing with Tesla is actually the worst time, let's say, when it comes to its margins and profitability. But guys, again, if you're invested into Tesla for just 1 or 2 quarters, and if you're day trading it, then that's a different story. This video is not for you guys. But if you are into Tesla for long term, then this video is for you guys. Yeah, we are in Tesla for long term, and I know that Tesla could be worth trillions of dollars, 6, 7, 8 trillions of dollars. If you guys would like to see my evaluation model for Tesla, then do let me know in the comment section below, and I will make a separate video on that. But for now, that's it, guys. And this is the reason why after Q2 earnings, Tesla stock dropped, because the analysts thought that these margins are not acceptable in their own dream world. But in my opinion, it's amazing, and that's the reason why I'm buying more Tesla. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, keep investing wisely, and ciao.